Greetings, light warriors of the eternal flame. Happy new moon and happy Chinese New Year, the year of the metal rat. A lot of energy coming into the field today, a lot of waves. The Schumann was active all day. A lot of spikes and white blasts on the Schumann chart. We hit 51 hertz today. At 9:30 UTC, we entered a second consecutive day of activity, and maximum values continued their gradual increase. There were 2 hours at midnight UTC that power peaked at 40 hertz, and then at 1 UTC at 47 hertz, and then a stronger blast, maximum power 51 at 7 UTC. At 1700 UTC, we see that there's been 3 consecutive days of activity, that every day has been slightly more active than the previous one. There was an earthquake shock in Turkey of M6.7 on the 24th at 1755 UTC. And then we had a spike of 46 hertz at 1130 UTC. So a lot of waves coming in, a lot of activity with these massive shifts coming in. We had over 109 earthquakes, M1.5 or greater in the last 24 hours. There was one 5 hours ago in India, 4.4. Puerto Rico, several throughout the day, 5.0, 3.3. In the Galapagos of Ecuador, 4.5. Nicaragua, 4.4. And then the Aleutian Islands were active today again, several days in a row, 4.3. And Alaska, 3.4. So a lot of activity with these earthquakes, volcanoes. There's been several storms. It was reported yesterday in Spain, massive waves and a couple towns with layers of foam coming in from the ocean with this storm they're calling Gloria. So all these are signs of the shift of this releasing, purging, letting go of the old, the false systems, the old antiquated 3D energies, as we shift into these 5D energies coming through the field every day now. This is manifesting in many ways. Today's first transmission is from Sacred Romeo, Blue Rainbow, Sun Krystal Matrix Emissary of the Emerald Sun Order, posted from Ascension Energies. Source energy is harmonic sound and light fields unified into oneness. In our natural state, we hold the subharmonic sound vibrational tones as source conscious energy. As we heal and clear our energetic body and align with source of the absolute divine, we ignite the fire of our spiritual higher God self, and as we expand further and deeper into the crystal inner core of our higher God self, we become the eternal flame of source. This ascension cycle offers the process of restoring the living light code harmonic vibration within our multidimensional DNA template. The DNA coding each person holds is the program creating the planetary reality field. As we heal and restore our galactic DNA coding collectively, we then restore the balanced hologram of our highest self, sovereign, divine expression as Christ source, eternal consciousness beings that we are. Through the monthly infusions of the Trinity source, re-encryption frequencies for the soul monad, galactivation into the angelic diamond sun DNA template of eternal source, embodied unified consciousness, the original chakra system configuration and the vertical channel within the 12-tree eternal life unity grid is now being restored within this galaxy time matrix. The vertical spiritual channel 963 is no longer stuck on the right side, as shown in 12-tree grid and Cathara grid inorganic chakra system from the Atlantean event relapse of the light body. The vertical channel is now back into the center pillar as Krystal realignment 12-9-6-3-12 0 point and streaming 12D and 13D rays of eternal source light energy to connect with and communicate through our galactic intelligence. This process is also dissolving the collective inorganic subconscious mind. The true 5D ascension higher reality field of Tara correlates to the planetary vertical channel pillar realignment process and connection back into the open source Stargate system and the cosmic divine trinity of dimensions 10, 11, and 12, Mother, Father, Christ, Sophia. The focus is on anchoring the Trinity source code re-encryption frequencies for the rehabilitation and reconnection of the planetary crystalline grids upon our mother planet of Iara. The restoration of the holographic organic living light template soul monad avatar identities and building the eternal bioplasma crystal body of galactic intelligence for the complete planetary 12D shift, the complete unveiling of the higher reality field and disclosure event to set humanity free. And the image on the video today is a light encoded art by Suzanne Amara, A-M-A-I-R-A, Life Alchemy, and from Michael Love, stand by for major inbound Pleiadian light forces transmission. Big changes are happening on Earth since the global mass meditation of 1/12/20 and the recent timeline shift. The Great Awakening is well underway. In the spring of 2020, a very significant and rare celestial alignment begins where Pluto and Jupiter become conjunct with each other, leading up to the grand event 2020 culmination. This is the great sign that signals the long-awaited time of the complete liberation of planet Earth and the grand evolutionary ascension of humanity. The Earth Alliance reports that Delta forces, in conjunction with inside White Hat ground crew members, have commenced a major clean sweep operation to finish clearing all remaining corrupt, false cabal leaders and groups from the surface in preparation for the new Earth society. Major global changes are underway as world matrix governments are being reorganized in a positive way for the first time in modern history by the Councils of Light. Delta forces and the White Hats set a nice trap a while back for the remaining archons of the Earth and all nefarious political plots against the leaders of light who are preset to boomerang. And by the very things the dark had devised against the light, the darkness fell into its own trap. A new Earth and a new, amazing, new day for humankind is dawning, Great One. A new era of light has come to the Earth and big changes are underway all across the globe. Stand by as it all plays out in the grand year of 2020. Details upcoming. Stay tuned for planetary broadcast. Godspeed. From 5DEarthProject.com, Michael Love and the Pleiadians. And today from Elizabeth, Peru, you may have noticed something interesting occurring this week. Has your head been trying to get you off track by creating worry where none needs to be? Is your personality working overtime, telling you that something must be wrong because life has slowed down? Over centuries, humanity has been programmed to worry. This keeps us contained and out of our power. But times have changed. Energy has shifted. New paradigms have arrived and the old ones are leaving. It's your task to identify your old patterns and not to give in to them. The new moon and Lunar New Year, right now, the moon is dark as a deep personal transition takes place. Have you noticed that your thoughts are turning to how do I best serve through my life? Your loving wisdom is being invoked and indeed the color green is predominant all across the globe. We're being drawn to it. You may notice green jump out at you. Hearts vibrate to the green frequency and a massive heart opening is growing under this new moon. It's also the Lunar New Year and the year of the metal rat begins. From ElizabethPeru.com, you may have noticed something interesting occurring this week. Has your head been trying to get you off track by creating worry where none needs to be? Is your personality working overtime, telling you that something must be wrong because life has slowed down? Over centuries, humanity has been programmed to worry. This keeps us contained and out of our power. But times have changed. Energy has shifted. New paradigms have arrived, and these old ways are leaving. It's your task to identify your old patterns and not to give in to them. The new moon and lunar year, the lunar new year, right now the moon is dark as a deep personal transition takes place. Have you noticed that your thoughts are turning to how do I best serve through my life? Your loving wisdom is being invoked, and indeed the color green is predominant all around the globe. We are being drawn to it. You may notice green jumps out at you. Hearts vibrate to the green frequency, and a massive heart opening is growing under this new moon. It is also the Lunar New Year, and the year of the metal rat begins. From ElizabethPeru.com, and Happy Chinese New Year, it's the year of the metal rat, the beginning of the Chinese zodiac cycle. The rat is the first of all zodiac animals. According to one myth, the Jade Emperor said the order would be decided by the order in which they arrived to his party. The rat tricked the ox into giving him a ride. Then just as they arrived at the finish line, rat jumped down and landed ahead of ox, becoming the first. The rat is also associated with the earthly branch, DG, the midnight hours. In the terms of yin and yang, the rat is yang and represents the beginning of a new day. In Chinese culture, rats were seen as a sign of wealth and surplus. Because of their reproduction rate, married couples also pray to them for children. Rats are clever, quick thinkers, successful, but content with living a quiet and peaceful life. The recent years of the rat are 1924, 1936, 1948, 1960, 1972, 1984, 1996, 2008, and of course 2020. Paired with the celestial stems, Tiangan, there is a 60-year calendrical cycle. Although Ji is associated with water, the years also cycle through the 5 elements of nature, Wu Xing. Rats are optimistic and energetic people and are likable by all. They are sensitive to others' emotions, but may be stubborn with their opinion. Their personality is kind, but due to weak communication skills, their words may seem impolite and rude. According to the China Institute, the rat is a symbol of fertility and abundance. People born during these years are believed to be intelligent, creative, and resourceful and have the ability to form strong social bonds. And the metal rats, 1960 and 2020, these rats tend to be reliable and live a stable life. They may hold some power and able to turn unlucky events into good fortune. This is from ChineseNewYear.net, so happy year of the metal rat, the white element. And the organs for metal are the lungs and large intestines in Chinese medicine. And it's the strength of the mountain. And from Gaia Portal, fellarites of light combine with the oxygens to enhance the hue being expansion. Stoic presences support the changes. 4 men of the highlands lead the way. Gaia feminines and womb the awakening. And today from the Zolkin Times, Kin 197, Red Lunar Earth. Lunar is the name for the number 2, and its keywords are polarize, stabilize, and challenge. It's the second day of the Yellow Warrior wave spell and a portal day. Before this mission gets on its way, there are issues to contend with. As it is a portal day, there will be an extra intensity to these issues. There may be no progress on this mission if you don't analyze your situation, confront your problems, and come up with solutions. Today is Red Earth, which represents evolution, synchronicity, and navigation. The Red Earth is concerned with growth and self-improvement, but when it falls on a lunar day, these things may not come easy. Be prepared for potential frustration today and for progress to be potentially slow. And from the Christina Papagiorgio, Red Lunar Earth, Kin 197, 25 January 2020, 25/1/2020, 7/1 22 equal 12 equals 3. 25 spiritual wisdom growth. 7 magic, mystic, spiritual. 3 Holy Trinity, joy, creativity. Kin 197 equals 17 equal 8. Abundance, infinity, flow, in-breath, out-breath. A powerful gap day for navigating our new flow. That's the Galactic Activation Portal. Day 2 in the Yellow Warrior wave spell of fearlessly questioning everything in your path with a profound intelligence. Disabling the old paradigm and fully focused on forging a new path to a brave new world. In order to fearlessly charge ahead, we must answer the challenge of where we are headed. Today we evolve by listening to the messages of the earth for all the clues of synchronicity that point us in the right direction in order to go with the flow. Tone of creation, lunar, tone 2 in the physical realm. The lunar tone represents the sacred twins, cooperation, relationship, polarity of male and female in duality. Its action polarizes power, challenges essence, stabilizing. Yesterday we magnetized and attracted spiritual energy, and today we anchor the energy in our physical bodies and physical environment. The lunar tone may also reveal challenges in order to recognize and release anything stopping us from finding our true path and realizing our dreams. And last night, a synchronicity, our waitress at an Asian restaurant, she was Japanese and her name was Luna, like the moon, Luna, and her number on the receipt was 17, the waitressing number that they use. So that 17 energy, a lot of people are seeing this with this Q collective coming up, this Q energy, the 17th letter of the alphabet, from Quell, meaning source. So the source energy, freeing ourselves from the cycles within cycles, the infinite time loops, through reconnecting, remembering, source energy. The questions we must ask today are, where am I headed? Is this the right direction to the promised land? Do I need to adjust and correct my course in order to arrive at my desired destination and fulfill my mission destiny? Our sense of direction is being honed today, so we are not wasting time and space on our mission, intuitively knowing we are on the right path, connecting much deeper to our Pachamama in order to stabilize our connection to our earth body, fully anchoring ourselves in the new earth plane. Red lunar earth reminds us that we are the children of Gaia, and as our earth mother we are all connected. As she feels and senses through us, we must too sense and feel through her as we connect at a much deeper and more empathic level, talking to the trees, listening to the wind and the chirping crickets, and feeling the pulsing of her heartbeat. As we connect and feel more deeply, we develop more love, respect, and begin to truly honor this beautiful paradise we call home. Tune in and be inspired through listening to Gaia's messages to navigate your path to the beautiful world we are creating. Enjoy this beautiful, gentle day, beloveds. Stop, listen, connect, and revel in the magic of synchronicity. Today's question is, how can I anchor the synchronic messages of Pachamama to navigate my correct path for my quest and go with the flow? And there's the cue of the quest, the vision quest, the search, the reconnection with source energy, source light, eternal life, eternal light, the eternal flame, the kingdom of heaven within. Divine blessings for a beautiful, divine, flowing day on your wonder-filled quest. Kin 197, Red Lunar Earth. The mantra for today, the code is, I polarize in order to evolve. Stabilizing synchronicity, I seal the matrix of navigation. With the lunar tone of challenge, I am guided by the power of universal water. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this sacred, divine, spirit quest, our vision quest, the galactic activation portal is fully open. It is up to us individually to step through this gateless gate, this sacred portal, beyond the veil, beyond time and space, to reconnect, remerge, rebirth as we reconnect with Source, our highest self. So let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, what is manifest, what you're experiencing through this great awakening ascension process. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Click the subscribe button below and the little bell next to subscribe to get notifications on our future updates. I'd like to also thank everyone connecting with myself and our team for the Healing Retreat Center in Ecuador, South America. You can learn more about this on primedisclosure.com and click Tao de Ecuador, Healing Retreat Center and Sustainable Community. This will be a blueprint for healing centers and sustainable communities for the rainbow tribes around blessed Pachamama Nova Gaia. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Amazing new moon energy activations, and a wonderful year of the metal rat. I love you all. Namaste.